Now, good afternoon. We're back talking again. I had a video up yesterday and it was a bit of a silent one. But anyhow, I've had a few questions about what am I going to do with these cattle? Where will I sell them? What will I do with them? Will I sell them? Will I keep them? What ones will I keep? Now, I actually don't even have the answers to that myself, so I decided I would make a video about it, and sure, we can get some feedback in the comments and what yourselves think. Well, my thoughts at the minute anyhow is this lady here anyhow I think is going to sell. I don't know when I'm going to sell her, but I'm not going to keep her. She's a nice heifer. She's a nice long back on her, short legs. Now she looks like a Frisian, but she's not, as we all know. There's her father there, and her mother then is the little black whitehead first calf heifer. So she is a short-horn cross out of a Hereford cross, and she's also a poly. She's no horns. Her mother had no horns out of a poly Hereford, which is a nice type of a heifer. I don't know where I'll sell her, probably below in the mart. But she's for sale. I don't know when I'm going to sell her, this side or after Christmas. But that's one. Now, obviously, that's my purebred short-horn. He can be registered. He's going to be sold for breeding. I'll probably winter him. His comrade then, where is he? Oh, we'll get back to him. There's an interesting idea I've had now. That Galloway calf there, behind the good heifer. I'm definitely keeping the good heifer. Madra, as I call her. She's been kept. She's the daughter of this lady. And that lady is her daughter as well. So I like this whole short-horn cross of a British Frisian blue, which she is. They produce good calves. That's a lovely calf, in my opinion. Better so than her calf the year before. AI bred. As for the cows now, well, there's this other lad. That bull calf there. Oh, wait now, I'm keeping this lady. She's a pedigree short-horn heifer. Out of my little red heifer. Where is she? Out of this small little short-horn cow. She's a first calf heifer as well, and I'm definitely keeping this lady. I'm very fond of her. That lad is going probably after Christmas. He'll be squez and his horns taken off him. This boy here is going to make a breeding bull, I think. He's my favourite bull of the two pedigrees. He's a great back on him, a good end on him. He's better than his father, and a nice colour. He's off that small white short-horn up there. That little red calf there, she's off the Whitehead limousine. That's a granddaughter of the lady with the horns. She's for sale. She'll be going as well. That'll make a great bull now for somebody. Now, the reason why I'm mixing up things here a lot is because I am trying to create the perfect grass genetic, grass only, small, medium framed animal of traditional breeding. Kind of within the short-term breed, I kind of, I'm tending to lean towards. I like the short-horns. This boy here, he'll be squares and sold after Christmas. The Galloway hybrid, that lad there, I'm thinking about putting him in the freezer. I might. He could make rose veal. Or I don't know when I'll kill him, but he's one I'm thinking of putting in the freezer. It's an idea I've had. A lot of the family are looking for some of this grass finished beef. This lady here now, obviously you all know her. I'm very fond of this lady. she's going to be kept and bred to a short-horn. Definitely. So one thing I'm happy about my bull is now he's brought great length to the calves and they're not leggy. The rain is pouring here actually. I hope this phone doesn't go mad. As for the cows, the ones I've earmarked for culling or sale anyhow is that short-horn there. She's in calf this year now, but I'm going to keep her. This is my favourite little white short-horn. That's the type I like. She's a small frame. This lady is a little bit leggy, and you can see that in her condition. She's a little bit harder fed than this one. We'll see how she gets on. She's staying. She's staying. This lady's going. Not just yet though, but she'll be going soon. She won't live out her life here basically. There's quail breeding in her somewhere. She's mostly short-horn, but she's a little bit on the thin side. Genetically, not through bad feeding. My good friend here with the horns, she was earmarked for going last year, but I bottled it because I'm very fond of her. Look, I'm all talk here now as well. I mightn't do any of this. This is just me speaking my thoughts. She's slightly large for me. Although she's thriving lately. And she went back in calf early the year. These Galloways. That lady there, I have a love-hate with her. She tends to not respect the fence. And she has gone under it a little too often for my liking. Obviously that's her mother. She was a bit of a tramp when I got her as well. So the jury's still out on the Galloways. But that there, 2 pedigree Galloways. She's AI bred and she's from Scottish breeding. So they're well bred them too. At the right money I could sell them handy enough. Because that lady's a bitch. But anyhow, another cow that's going to go eventually is the black whitehead cow. Because I want to keep fairly breedy pedigree cows. Depending on what calves I get next year, I want to increase the amount of pedigree shorthorns I have. And try to create a grass genetic, medium framed breed within the shorthorn breed. That's the long-term goal. That'll finish on grass. Like this lady here. She's a nice small shorthorn. She's the same size as the white one. So them 2 cows there now are going to be the basis for the whole herd. She's the one size as the Galloway. That's the size of cow I like. So anything that's leggy will be going. So that's it really. That is it. I've just left them into this place here now. I'm going to leave them on this now for 24 hours. There's lots of long grass in here. It's a little bit overgrown. They could have come in on it earlier, but I didn't. So I'm going to... It's not that big of an area. So it's on a hill here, so it's dry. We're getting lots of rain today, but it's going to dry out next week. So I'm going to eat this down now and it'll have a lot of rest. We probably won't be back till November. So the next time I'm on this, there could be silage and I'll get them thrown out at the same time. And then tomorrow I'll let them down the lower side. So that is the story for now. They're quiet and content. Yeah, that's the Rony Brindley cow's calf. He's alright, he's leggy. He will be alright of a bullock. He can have a queer colour. He's like one of them Albracks or what do you call them? Piemontese, is that it? Colour wise anyhow. Oh yes, and the bull. The bull himself. He's going to have to go shortly. I'm very fond of that bull and I don't feel like I've had him long at all. But I can't keep him for much longer. All the cows are in calf, and a couple of daughters are going to be kept. Unless I AI the daughters next year and let him in with the cows. I don't know, but somebody might want to buy him as well. Everything's for sale at the right money. But I'm looking forward to his calves next year. So that is the story with the cattle and my mind. And it could all change, but that's me speaking my thoughts out loud. So for now I'm going to go because I'm going to get round it. I'll post this tomorrow. So for now I'll say good luck and goodbye.